Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Marketing Matters. I'm Sarah Touchstone, Landmark Titles, social media marketing strategist and educator. I have the pleasure of bringing you Marketing Matters every Wednesday morning at 10 a.m. Today, we're going to be talking about my favorite presentation at this year's 2023 Inman Connect conference in Las Vegas. Inman always has so much good information. It really is the forefront of technology, of strategies, techniques in our real estate market. So I really wanted to dive deeper into one of the presentations that I saw this year at Inman, and it was 5 tactical strategies to print money. Very catchy title, right? So the person that actually presented this, whoops, there we go. This was Sharon. Let me look it up, just double check that I say it right. It was Sharon Straviza. So he's with Real Estate. And his presentation had some ideas in it that I think everyone can really benefit from. So I want to dive in a little bit deeper. Like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments, use that chat, that question and answer window. I'll be monitoring those. And let's go ahead and talk a little bit more about these 5 tactical strategies. Right now, we all need to be thinking outside the box. We all need to be thinking, what is my competition not doing? Bad advice that sounds cool is still bad advice. There's a lot of it in there. I mean, Marketing Matters, guys, this is exactly what not exactly. I'm giving you advice. However, let's filter out between what is the bad advice, because there is a lot out there. You know, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, down to what really is the tactics that you should be focusing on. There's so many techniques for marketing and different strategies for your business that it can really get bogged down with. You can really get bogged down with, you know, the particulars. Should I be doing this? Should I be doing that? So Sharif had some really good suggestions regarding sometimes what we think is good advice, that it sounds really good, is not. So let's go ahead and go over a few of those things. Make your calls, right? We hear this all the time. Sit down, lead generate. Now, you should, of course, be focusing on lead generation. However, if you're just doing the same thing that the person next to you is doing, how are you standing out? What is your actual strategy when it comes to making your calls? Just picking up the phone and saying, well, I dialed 20 numbers today. Is that really what's going to generate those leads for you? This is another one that I think is actually really good, because I do focus a lot on video making. People will say you're only as good as your last 5 videos, right? Well, this is funny because a lot of people don't even make videos. But focusing on just making the content versus what is your actual content. One of the suggestions, or one of the examples that Sharif used, was making videos that are boring educational videos. Like, what is an earnest money deposit? He used examples of how many people out there are making content that is exactly the same. So although educational content is so important if you are making videos, really think about, you know, what are my clients going out and, you know, doing a search on Instagram for? It's probably not things like earnest money deposits. So really think about, if you're making videos, what your content is and how that content is performing as well. All right, this is a good one too. Develop a winner's mindset. This is tough, right? Because without a positive attitude, how are you going to excel in this market? However, a positive attitude is not the only thing that you need. It's not the only key to success. So keep in mind that you do need that positive attitude. However, that positive attitude is not necessarily what's going to get you across the finish line in this industry. All right, pop by their office with coffee. Now, although I love pop bys, we have classes, we do workshops here at Landmark Title about popping by with things like coffee or little gifts or something like that. This, once again, although these are good tactics to be using, if you don't already have that relationship, if you haven't already shown them how you're going above and beyond for their business, then this can be a tactic that can be a little lost without already having that established relationship. So although doing a pop by keeps you top of mind with your clients, there's a certain tactic that you need to make sure that you're implementing along the way with this. You can't just stop by people's office and be like, oh, because I was at your office, now you owe me business. You have to really think about the bigger picture with this. Okay, so a lot of, advice, right, that we hear all the time sounds really good, but if you're not coupling it with some other techniques that are outside of the box, you are not going to have as much effect if you're just doing those things that Sharif mentioned just alone. So he says it's not your fault, right? That you're, getting this advice, that you're hoping that these few techniques will work. But he says that it is your problem. However, he does in his presentation offer some great solutions. So let's talk about what some of the solutions are. And I love some of these ideas because they really are outside the box. This presentation at Inman got me so excited because I think these are some really great tactics and strategies. All right. So the number one thing we know that we need to be doing in real estate is having conversations, right? Because conversations equal appointments. So how are you going to generate the conversation? And how are you going to win at that appointment before you even arrive? All right, guys, here's the stage. Now let's dive into the 5 tactics. So number one, he suggested, was doing a deal of the week. Now, I think a lot of people have probably heard about this. A lot of people have probably, thought that this would be great to implement into my business. Maybe you do it for like 1 week and you don't stay consistent with it. Guys, you got to stay consistent with this. So how are we going to stay consistent? Who are we going to send this to? So there is sending number one, a text, right? To everybody, an email to everybody, sending it out to your entire database, right? And then do this. It's a deal of the week. So set it up in your calendar to be consistent with this. Don't do this for, 1 week, 2 weeks, maybe even 3 or 4 and say, it didn't work for me. Every marketing tactic in real estate needs consistency. So let's talk a little bit about what this deal of the week looks like. This is not necessarily a revolutionary idea. This is something that is a great tactic that has worked in the past, but maybe, like I said, maybe we're not 100% sure what all needs to be in there. So you need, of course, your subject line, what you're sending out, which is most likely your city. Hopefully the city that you're either farming in, want to be farming in, live in. Hyperlocal is always, always, always going to get you the best results in business. So an example, Scottsdale, deal of the week, right? Las Vegas, deal of the week. Call it what it is. You don't have to get super fancy. Let people know exactly what it is that you're sending. All right, then the contents of this. And this really is important. So get out a pen, take some notes. If you guys want these slides too, I can send these slides to you. So this week's deal of the week is a cottage in Laguna Beach that will go fast. 2 bullet points about the home, 2 bullet points about the neighborhood, and of course, 2 bullet points on what you like, what you like about this. Give it a personal touch, a personal flair. Remember, you're sending this to the people that you are building relationships with. So don't be afraid to let them know why you're sending this personally, not just because it's a nice house, not because it's just a great location, but go a little deeper. And then on the deal of the week, include the price. I know a lot of our marketing, we don't include prices and whatnot, but go ahead, and this is a consumable. You're going to be sending this every week, right? So it doesn't matter if a week from now it changes. Let them know what that price is, because that's really what people want to know, right? So give them the information. These aren't just random people, picking up an open house flyer or something like that. These are people in your database. So treat them as though, they're trusted people, and put the price in. And then, of course, call to action. Never do a piece of marketing without that call to action. So if you're interested, just reply and I will get you the information. Of course, call to action. All right. So I love this presentation too, because he even goes in and, does an example of who it's to, subject line, deal of the week in Old Town Scottsdale. All of the information obviously does not have panoramic ocean views. That was a little mistake on his part, but love that it's in there, because gives us something, here in Scottsdale, be like, maybe that was not quite all the information. But once again, this is just an example that was used at Inman. Hilarious. But then you can see, if you are interested, just reply and I'll give you the details. Simple, right? Simple, clear, precise, good marketing. All right. And then these are some of the non-negotiables that he suggests, because I know you guys are looking at it and saying, well, is he adding pictures? Is he adding addresses? Is he adding any links? No, it is literally just the text for this, because then they're going to come back and be like, ooh, that sounds pretty interesting. Maybe I should respond to get things like pictures, because everybody always, that's the number one thing people want, right? We want to see pictures of properties. Maybe I want some more information, like exactly where in Old Town Scottsdale I can get panoramic ocean views. So you really want to be very tactful with the information and what you leave out, so that you can essentially force the reply. So that is what he suggests for that. Number two, if you guys have any questions, of course, let me know. Number two, we've got the magic whiteboard. Now, this is one that I've heard of Deal of the Week. This was something new for me that I found really interesting. So what he does is he takes he basically gets in front of his whiteboard, puts together a strategy and launch planning graph. Does it have to be necessarily for exactly the people that he's marketing to? This is, mainly for sellers, right? So, 6 Gallery Place, Newport Coast, buyer profiling, target, the information on there, it is to indicate that you are working, right? You are working for your clients. So I like that he included in his presentation too, our team is working on the launch strategy for your home. Please look over an example of past launch plans and success stories. So this then essentially he sends them right to his website, showing that he can work, that he's hustling, that he is a realtor with a plan. It's one thing to go, to make contact with somebody and say, yes, I can sell your house. It's another thing to show people that you have a plan for them. So I like the magic whiteboard in the aspect that it shows that you're a planner, that you have a strategy, that you are working hard for your clients. This one, like I said, this was a new one that I had not heard. So then he even, he sent one in front of himself, in front of the whiteboard. Once again, you can write it all out, send it directly to your clients, and let them know that you are the realtor with a plan. This really is important. It's not just what you say to your clients nowadays. It really is what you can do for them. So you've warmed them up, right? You sent them the deals of the week. They know that you're working. You sent them the magic whiteboard photos. Now you're getting to the appointment and you got to sell that appointment. How are we going to do these things? Right? Well, first off, through, email and contacting them. So first tactics is that you are letting people know that you are available, right? So you are going to put it out there that you can do things like early access. You're meeting with a client, at selling the point. I'm meeting with a client tomorrow about putting their home up for sale in a few weeks. Putting the information. And this is what you are letting your clients know, that you're already out there and that you're doing, that you have a pool of buyers, that you have the tactics, that you have the strategies that that need to happen to get the sale of their house done. Sellers, it's really, everybody wants a seller, right? But there's a lot of competition out there. I guarantee if you've met with a seller, they're also meeting with other agents. You've got to come across as being the agent that is going to nab that buyer for them. And then, of course, call to action. So show your clients that you have proof over promise. Show your clients that you are the realtor that has the pool of buyers that are going to be able to buy their house. Don't just make promises and say, yeah, I can do it. I'm a great realtor. Show them the proof. People want proof today. And then number 4, the lender voicemail. This one is really good too. I had not heard this one. This was a new tactic for me. So call up your lender, say, hey, I need you to call me and leave a voicemail with this particular script. So, and I can send you guys this script too if you want. The process, you're going to call the lender. You're going to tell them that you are going on a listing appointment. You give them the details of the script. You have them call you back, leave a voicemail with this script. And then here's the golden part, right? Play this voicemail for your clients at the appointment. So basically it will go, hi, Sharon, this is Lucy from Real Mortgage. As promised, I researched and certified and pre-approved buyers who are interested in Scottsdale, Arizona. We currently have 30 pre-approved buyers for the 1.5 to 1.7 million range, and 30 of them need to buy in the next 90 to 100 days. As soon as your clients are ready for pre-marketing, I can get this information out to our pre-approved clients immediately. In the meantime, I will continue to build this pre-approval buyer shortlist so that we can hit the ground running when you are ready. Simple, right? So send this out, play it for your clients, let them know, once again, proof. This is a proof that you are working with people who are ready to buy this house. Makes a huge impact. All right. Last of the number 5, but certainly not the least, demystify the database. So when you are meeting with your seller clients, show them that you have these people in your database. You may not have these same numbers. You may not have 57,000 people, buyers in your database, but show them that you are working with people, that you have the information. Violation of clear cooperation. I'm not sure. I'll have to double check with that. I had a question that is a violation of the clear cooperation. Now, once again, this is a presentation that I got at Inman from Sharif. So I don't necessarily have that information, but I will let you know. Guys, don't worry. I'll follow up with that clear cooperation law and find out for you. Okay, so this one goes back to your database, right? So show them that you have people that are looking, that have been looking within the last couple of years, that have been looking within the last 90 days. looking for a 4-bedroom, 3-bath that they are ready to buy in the next 90 days, and that you have spoken to them in like the last 15 or so days. So show them that you have the information, that you have the people that are ready to buy, and that you have all of these contacts. Once again, these are some of the tactics that are really going to help you to stand out. Proof over promise. Don't just tell them I can sell your house. Show them I have the buyers. I don't know if you guys remember Carol Royce, but for years and years, her slogan for her business was Carol has the buyers, because that was how she showed that she had proof that she could sell your home. She had the buyers, right? All right. So recapping. This is how we have the conversations. This is how we win before we arrive. And this is how we show proof over promise. We've got the deal of the week, magic whiteboard, pre-appointment emails, lender voicemails, and we're going to demystify the database. Conversations, win before you arrive, and proof over promise. All right, guys, that's it for this presentation today. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. I'm going to research that other question. Like I said, this is not my presentation. This is not my information. This is a presentation that I think was really wonderful from the Inman convention. I really wanted to dive in. I touched on it when we were live on Marketing Matters at Inman. And I told you guys, this was one that I really wanted to bring back to y'all and dive into a little bit deeper. So if you guys have any questions, let me know. Yes, absolutely, Mary. I can send over the PowerPoint and the video replay from this presentation today. I really do want to send you guys the actual PowerPoint. So anybody who attended today, I will send this out directly to you, because there are some really great tactics on here that I think you guys will be able to implement into your business. So I'm going to do a quick recap, or not recap. That's what we just did. I'm going to go through some of the other things that we have coming up in the next couple of weeks or month, with great classes, great events, like the one that we have tomorrow. If you guys have ever been to the We Serve Expo, this is always a good time. It's so much fun. Our theme this year, it's a themed event, right? With all of your favorite industry partners, just like Landmark Title. So come out, join us tomorrow. This one is going to be great. We're doing a Wheel of Fortune themed booth. The theme of the overall event is Hollywood. So come out, win some great prizes, spin the wheel at our booth. We're going to be at 82. It is from 9 to 1 tomorrow at the Renaissance Hotel in Glendale. This is right next to Westgate. So come on out, come join us. There's always great giveaways. We've got really great things for you guys tomorrow, and we can't wait to see you. And then on September 20th, we've got Navigating the Agent Broker Relationship. This is with Patrick McQueen. He is really a great attorney. He's going to give you a lot of really good information. This is on Zoom from 1 to 2 p.m. You can grab that bit.ly registration link right there, or reach out to Renee. She's hosting this, and attend that Zoom class. Then on September 21st, we've got the next series in Landmark Tours. So they're going to meet at 3 p.m. on the 21st. If you guys haven't attended one of these, I've been up to Prescott and gone to this. These are fantastic. Attend, bring your clients, get some fun information about the Prescott area. And let Michelle, of course, know if you can join her for this. And then the fourth Wednesday of the month, we've got our Biltmore Luxury Tour. So this one is going to be September 27th. It is free. You're welcome. Everyone's welcome to join, all realtors. You're going to go see some amazing houses in the Biltmore area. Starts at 9, meets at the Camelback Lakes corporate office. Head on out, check it out. It's a great time. And then on October 5th, we've got our next in the series next in the Arizona real estate series. This one is going to be a really good one. Once again, we focus a lot on growth and impact, economy in the Arizona real estate series. So this next one, we've got Scott Drucker from the Arizona Real Estate Realtors Association, and we've got Allison Grigg from the Arizona Commerce Authority coming on. We're going to be talking about what's going on in Arizona. And these are the experts, guys. These are the experts on what growth in Arizona looks like. So as a realtor, you really need to hop on. You need to attend this so that you are in the know. These, I'm speechless because this series, every time I'm on, I feel like I am getting a sneak peek, a preview, like coveted information on what really is happening in our city when I'm on this, that is so incredibly valuable to the real estate industry. So scan that QR code, hop on. If you'd like the registration link, just reach out to your business development manager. You can reach out to myself as well. We'll get you that link. It's going to be October 5th from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Zoom. Don't miss it. This is going to be, once again, really great information. And we only do it once a quarter, so get on there. And then, of course, October 26th, we've got the last in the series of Here Comes the Judge. This is with Faye Humphreys up in the Prescott area. Faye is, she's a powerhouse, honestly, guys, in the Prescott area. She has seen and experienced a plethora of things in her time in the industry. You will not be sad if you attend this. It is a very interesting, fun event. This is October 26th, 1 to 2 p.m. at the Willow Creek Inn. Reach out to Michelle and let her know if you can attend. And that's it for us today, guys. So, of course, thank you to our business development management team, Beth, Melinda, Mary, Michael, Michelle, Patty, Renee, and Keith. You guys are great. If you have any questions about marketing your business, if you need any of the recordings for Marketing Matters, if you've missed any of them, reach out to your team, let them know. And of course, thank you to Landmark Title for allowing us to bring you Marketing Matters every single Wednesday morning. If you guys have a topic that you would like for us to cover on Marketing Matters, please reach out. This is your webinar. This is one of the few platforms out there that is done on a consistent basis, that offers consistent value to realtors, and this is your webinar. So if there's something that you would like to see covered on here, if there's something that we've covered in the past and you're like, hey, bring this back. What are the updates on this marketing? How has this changed? Let us know. We're happy to help. And of course, please think of Landmark Title on your next contract. We'd love to help you with that title and escrow. Our team is all about customer service. We're all about helping our clients beyond even the marketing, down to the nuts and bolts of getting this contract and these deals done in this market. So have a great day, everybody. Get out there, go use some of these techniques, buy those homes, sell those homes, and get it done, guys. We'll see you next week. Same time, same place.